Here are the highlights from match week 16 of the Canadian Premier League. It was Campos night at York. How cool was that? Campos was at the York United match.
Buddy, it was legendary. I was there.
You were up there.
It was great. What a vibe. Great night there. A tilt that was advertised first versus second. Sometimes that doesn't always, come off and pay off. But this was a legit heavyweight CPL title fight. And, just had a little bit of everything, including a little bit of a strike by one Cordova in the box. But don't look now. Here comes York United, your old team.
Especially coming from behind, Ollie Bassick brings him a goal up. And then in this matchup, York United just seemingly get the best of Atletico Ottawa. What's it with it as a former York United player, Jordan?
I mean, there's one part of me now that I'm in the media world where I'm looking at them. I said, this is a great team to cover. But another part of me is a bit envious because they are on the same wavelength. When you have your best player, your newest player, your youngest player, all with humility. And that is what I preached the 2 years that I was there. And last season when I was with you, beautiful people, was if they can get everyone on the same page, they can actually do work and madness in this league. And that is what they're doing right now. I think they could be title contenders. But more importantly, when I spoke with Max Ferrari a few weeks ago and he said, I'm like, you guys are going to make playoffs. He said, more than that. Yeah. We're going all the way. Yeah. And I'm starting to believe that.
Elijah Atakubi said last week, we just want to win titles.
And Elijah Atakubi scored a goal. Everyone's chipping in different ways.
He's been great.
Brian Wright, 8 goals and 5 assists.
Stats.
Mo Babuli right now may be the best player in the Canadian Premier League. 4 goals in his last 6. They've lost 1 game under Benjamin Mora. I can go through the list. No, Abotne, a great defender. Stirring, a great defender.
They've been great.
Collectively, now they look like title contenders. Do you reckon they are?
Yeah, they definitely are because Benjamin Mora has taken a talented group of individuals and he's put them together, and York are now united.
I wouldn't want to play them in playoffs. There are many teams you're like, you fancy your chances. I would not want to play this York United team.
That's for Atletico Ottawa. Woof. Playing York United has been a real problem for them. They'll look to get back on track next time out. Forge, meanwhile, are part of that 3-team party atop the Canadian Premier League, coming away with a 3-0 victory over Halifax Wanderers. Ho-hum Kwesi Poku with another brace in this game. This one coming in the first half, KJ.
Yeah, he's been absolutely fantastic. The hottest striker in the CPL. 8 goals in his last 7, 3 braces. I was there for this one. Just to see his movement off the ball, though, the work that he does. And it's going well for you when you get given a penalty and he gets to take it, he misses it, and he gets to score as well. That's when Ampamad said after the game that he thinks Kwesi Poku's got a very big future and will play in Europe for one of the biggest clubs. It was a fascinating game. Halifax had a lot of ball. Forge just let them have it and then picked them off, and I thought Kyle Becker was magnificent again. And don't look now, here come Forge climbing up the table.
Yeah, Halifax continuing to struggle on the outside looking in. Is this Forge attack the best attack that they've had over the course of the history of the Canadian Premier League? They've had some really good players leading the line. The dynamic is a little bit different this time around.
Yeah, I know there's certain people that we see all the time that are sipping the Kool-Aid.
Our producers.
And that are saying, handsome Oliver Platt. That are saying maybe this is the best team. Or maybe he said that. I don't know.
Are you saying no?
2021 Forge.
Okay, let's hear it.
Brownie.
Yeah.
Babuli.
Yeah.
Swanier. Borges.
Yeah.
Who else they have? Ruben Facias.
Okay, I'll go.
Better squad up for sure.
Still have Schwanya.
Okay.
Still have Borges.
Who's their number 9?
Now have Ampama. Then they have Kwesi Poku.
No, they're not better
They've
squad.
got Barry Banga.
There's an argument to be had. Absolutely.
They've got Terran Campbell, who's the lead league in scorer, who hasn't played all year.
Is this the best Forward squad going forward?
Best attacking,
hands down?
I think. Not hands down. 2020. I like your class of 21.
You know how I put my stake in the ground. This is where I stand. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Wheels on the fence?
Just this one time.
Never.
Yeah,
I don't like the splinters. Just one splinter.
I was ready for it.
Cavalry got back on a winning track. Only scored 1 goal again, but it was enough. A really good strike by Mael Henry. He's back within the team as well. Beating our Eagles, Jordan Wilson, 1-0 the final.
I'm not worried about the Eagles, even though this match, I thought Cavalry were the better side for sure. But you're looking at Cavalry, maybe this is just how they're going to go about things in 2024 is picking up wins, but they're not winning by 2-3 goals anymore, Wheels. I feel like now, KJ, this is those 1 goal lead, keeping it tight. But the biggest thing for them is just getting those 3 points in a league where they mean so much.
Yeah, Trafford played well for the first half at the back and then came off. They brought Camden on. They're getting players back. And I think if Vancouver can learn something about Cavalry is that when Cavalry were going through the chaos and the fire, they didn't let it burn them. They came through resolute, confident, professional team, knew that they would be fine, and now it's time for Vancouver to try and do the same.
Our first look at Lowell Wright for Cavalry. Maël Henry, by the way, comes the 8th Cavalry player to score a goal this season. Problem is, Tobias Warshevsky, 7. Fraser Aird, 2. They'll need Lowell Wright to be the right fit for this group.
Yeah, great addition, though. They needed him. It's great to have Lowell back in the CPL.
Yeah, good to see him back as well. OneSoccer today, it's upcoming Monday and Thursday. We'll continue to delve into the Canada Soccer Talk. It's your bi-weekly stop for everything to do with Canadian soccer right here on OneSoccer. We have the Inter-Provincial Championship draw for the women's game. That's coming up next live right here on Match Night.